I never really would have imagined the Dolphins turning him down and then picking Herbert instead. I just didn't really see it as something the Dolphins would do. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. I just wanted to give you a quick news update on some things that are circulating around the NFL right now regarding the Dolphins and their 5th overall pick. So it's looking like the Dolphins are actually showing less interest now in Tua with their 5th overall pick. That's really an interesting idea to me. They've come out and said that he's not a slam dunk pick in their mind, and they are starting to express just a decreased amount of interest in taking someone like him with his injury concerns at that number 5 pick. So who's going to take Tua's place then? If we're talking about Tua not being on the board for the Dolphins, they're not showing interest, then who is going to take his place at number 5? It's a good question, and nobody really knows, but speculation is that the Dolphins are becoming more interested in Justin Herbert. That's a really interesting idea to me, because I never really imagined that being a scenario that would be realistic for the Dolphins. I didn't think that if Tua was at the number 5 spot that the Dolphins would pass on him. Now we don't know if he's going to be there at number 5 even. The Lions might wind up taking him. It kind of looks like the Lions are starting to show more and more interest for Tua, and obviously there's other teams who would love to have him on their team, so there might be some trade up or trade down scenarios where other teams are going to select Tua before he can even get to the number 5 spot. But if he is there at number 5 and the Dolphins aren't showing interest, I never really would have imagined the Dolphins turning him down, even though I think that's the right move. I really just didn't see that happening and them picking Herbert instead. It would definitely be a big surprise to me. Now, I would be happier with that choice at number 5. I just didn't really see it as something the Dolphins would do. So for this to kind of surface in NFL news, that the Dolphins are showing less interest in Tua right now and more in Herbert, especially after the Senior Bowl, and considering Herbert will be able to perform at the Combine and his Pro Day and Tua won't, I think is a really interesting thing. So I didn't want to throw a lot of information at you. I just kind of wanted to give you an update on things that are looking like are starting to surface and become big news in the NFL right now as the Combine comes closer. We're getting closer and closer to really things kind of getting shaken up a bit. So I'm excited to see what happens, and I'd love to know what you guys have to say about everything too. So do me a favor, comment down below. Let me know what you think the Dolphins are going to do. And let me know what you think the Dolphins should do. I'd love to know your input. Also, please subscribe, help grow the channel. I'd like to get it as big as possible. So thank you so much for watching. And before I go, I need to give a huge shout out to a friend of mine. His name is That T-Cat. He actually runs a YouTube channel all based around animations, and he's really talented, and he actually provided my intro logo. He put so much time into it, so much effort into it, and the guy's really talented. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and go check out the channel, go check out That T-Cat. His animations are super cool. They're really fun to watch, and I've been a fan of his channel for a little while now. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description to his channel. Go check him out, let him know that I sent you, and once again, fins up guys. Thanks so much for watching.